Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we have some vlog for you, right? It is one of the Inghams reviews, I know, and we don't want to miss this, do we? Because, right, they went on holiday. I know, they've only just come back from holiday, but they are back on it with their holidays again. This time it's a holiday from hell. I wonder where in the world they actually went to on this big holiday. It's a Christmas holiday from hell, but to be honest with you, if that's where they stayed, fuck, Jesus Christ almighty, that looks like some sort of crap den. Am I right? Okay, so if that is a true reflection of where they stayed, oh my god, I feel so sorry for them. You know, as much as I hate them, that nobody deserves that, right? It looks like somebody's been in there and been tortured or something, right? Maybe tied up. Yeah. Yeah. So, Christmas Airbnb House of Horrors. No. Okay, so I'm trying to stay in character here a little bit. The House of Horrors suggests that it's quite has a murder been occurred? Maybe a murder, possibly. It could be what's actually happening in the house. Don't know. Anyway, the holiday was ruined, so I can't wait to see what happens here and see that room that they had to sleep in, because it does not look good, does it? Let's be honest with you. So without further ado, let's get right into this video and let's take a look exactly what actually happened in this House of Horrors holiday from hell.
So we're just loading up into the car because we are going away for the night.
Were you just about to say you're going away for the night? I thought you were going on holiday, Sarah. A holiday? You're going away for the night? That's hardly a holiday that I would have thought. Anyway, well, you know, it wasn't be much of a holiday from hell then, if you weren't actually going on holiday. Just away for a night. Bloody hell.
Can I tell everyone where we're going?
Oh, I know the answer to this one, Sarah. The answer is yes, you freaking can. Alright, what the hell? You've got autonomy over your own life, you know? You don't have to ask your husband whether or not you can tell people something. Just tell us if you want to tell us. You don't have to, you know, run it by Chris every day. You know, that's not how real life works. I thought you vlogged your real life. And real life does not work by asking your husband everything, whether or not you can say something or not say something. I know you want it for a clickbait, or you want to, you know, drag it out or whatever it is to try and draw people in. But, no. If you want to tell people, just tell people. Don't ask Chris. Ignore him, right? He's a prat, right? I was going to say something else then, but he is a prat. Ignore him. He means nothing to you, okay? Nothing.
Why not? Guys, we're going to Birmingham.
I don't even know what to say to that. So, yeah, okay, that is one reaction to many a person going to Birmingham as well, yeah. I've been to Birmingham. I'd give that reaction as well. I'd scream at the top of my lungs too. Is that really... is that really something people say when they go to Birmingham? You know, is that an excited scream? Because as I said, I've been to Birmingham and it's, yeah, it's pretty much scream worthy. Maybe that's the holiday from hell. Maybe it's just that they went to Birmingham and it was shit. Maybe. Sorry if you're from Birmingham, by the way, but you know. So, personal experience getting the better of me.
We're going to Birmingham. We're going for a little festive overnight shopping Christmas market adventure.
Wow, they can certainly spin things, can't they? You know, must be clever marketing, Chris at the ready again. They can turn anything into an adventure. Everyday occurrences to them is, oh, it's you know, Christmas marketing, shopping, adventure. Yeah, you know, you get the picture. Anyway, I mean, it's not that big a deal. It's just going to the shops and to the markets with Christmas stuff, I guess. I haven't actually been to a Christmas market ever. I don't think. Have I? Have I been to one? No, I don't think I have, you know. Sad times, I guess. But, yeah, most people do it. Most people go, they enjoy themselves, but they don't turn it into an adventure, you know.
And we're going overnight because it's a long drive. It's 2.5 hours. 5 hours in the car with little ones and a dog in one day. It's not ideal.
They're the only people that can actually say such a thing and also, at the same time, drag their little ones around Europe, driving for hours and hours on end, sometimes like 24 hours in a day, and still think that they can't do it for 5 hours. I don't get it, you know. If that is actually true, then don't take them around Europe just constantly strapped into car seats, you know.
If you're on a van trip, it's okay. You've got things and you've got entertainment, you've got space. What, darling? But not in the car.
Hang on a second, Sarah. So you're saying in the van you have entertainment and space, right? No, right? In the van they're supposed to be sat down, right? Exactly the same scenario as being in a car. Exactly the same, right? If you want to give them an iPad to entertain them, that's up to you. But you do exactly the same in a car as the van. So, no, disagree.
So we're going for a little overnight adventure and we're feeling very excited. It's not vanilla.
That is 100%
No, it's not. Here's mine then. Wait, maybe this one's yours. I'll give you the wrong one. Oh, I've given you the wrong one. Oh, we just put loads of sugar in that one.
I feel like these days, every time I switch their vlog on, they're sat in the car either drinking or eating, right? Is this their new thing? Is this how they go these days?
There's no story, there's no
Guys, I'm fuming. We just stopped at the service station, the petrol station, to put some petrol in the car, some fuel, and I got us a Costa from the little machine, you know, the little machines that you get there, and I forgot to press. I bought too large. Wait, I'm gonna put my seatbelt on.
Oh,
you have to buy 2 cups first, and then go and make your drink. And I bought 2 large cups, and I forgot to press large when I created my drink. So I feel like I've been fully robbed.
Okay, Sarah, say that out loud one more time and then listen to what you said. I made a mistake and I didn't press large. I pressed medium by mistake. I feel like I've been robbed. Do you see where you're going wrong there? You know, perhaps it isn't that you are being robbed. You have done it to yourself. Therefore, it is your mistake. They're not robbing you. It's a very slippery slope, shall we say, when one accuses certain...
But really bizarrely, it's still pretty much the same as Chris's. And I did press large on yours.
So you basically
right now. So really, in future I won't buy large because you don't clearly get large anyway.
Of them pouring like, I think it's at Starbucks or something, they're pouring like a medium into a large, and it just because the large is like a bit wider.
Yeah.
And this thing is a bit longer.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks sis. Let's get on the road.
Interrupting this video for a little cut-in. Happy December 10th, everybody. Hope you're having a lovely afternoon by the time you're watching this video. So, the video that you're about to watch, I'm not 100% sure I would ever air it on this channel if we were not in Vlogmas right now and we had something else to upload. We don't.
See, Chris, I beg to differ on this one, right? Because you have previously had previous for uploading things about people that you disagree with and plastering it all over your YouTube channel, such as this one several years ago, where you were stranded and robbed, apparently.
Right, but we got robbed. And we nearly ended up pitching a tent on the beach because I'm actually not joking when I say this. We booked an apartment through booking.com. It was like Was it like £200 or something? It was like £200, just short of £200. And we got there and there was nothing there. We got to the address and it was a boarded up shop. The address was actually a boarded up shop and there was nothing there. We called the number, they just kept diverting us to voicemail, and so we spent about an hour trying to sort something out, keep calling them, trying to contact the company and things, and it just weren't meant to be. We was obviously being robbed, so don't book through booking.com. Hopefully we're going to contact them and get a refund, but we'll let you guys know.
So yeah, when you say that you would never, ever post something like this on your channel, because it's, you know, it's not you, is it? You actually would do. But as a side note, right, I found another clip which I think you guys will absolutely love. I thought you should appreciate it just in the very same way that I appreciated it.
Guys, got those big fat swollen squishy cankles.
They're massive.
They are rank, mate.
This is what a squishy looks like.
Oh, they're so gross.
This is what a squishy looks like.
Yeah, feel my ankles, mate.
Imagine getting your then 7-year-old to feel your ankles because they're swollen like cankles, right? Weirdos.
Obviously in Vlogmas, we're real time, so whatever we filmed the day before is what you see, which is true any other time of year, except if we're a few days behind. If we have a day that's like super bad, like this day was, we would just not have filmed, and we would have uploaded something else. So I don't know if anyone has ever booked an Airbnb before, or a hotel, or anywhere like that, and you've travelled to the destination far away, and you've arrived.
Far away? It's Birmingham, Chris. It's Birmingham. It's not bloody... I was going to say Bayern Munich. It's not Munich, is it? It's Birmingham. That's all it is. It's just a couple of hours away, you know. It's not the end of the world, honestly. Greater tragedies.
And the Airbnb is completely the opposite to what the listing shows it is. So
Yep, Chris, I get it. I've been drawn in by false advertising in the past, right? You know, I watch your vlogs every day, so I should know.
So the listing's like heavily edited pictures, completely different to the reality of the situation.
I'm sorry, heavily edited pictures, right? So not unlike like Sarah, for example, right, who filters her pictures to shit every single day. She is nothing like she looks on the vlog, you know. She's not like that. She's not. And yet you have the audacity to call somebody out for heavily edited pictures, you know. I feel like I'm being conned every day I switch your vlogs on, you know.
So I feel the need just to cut in here, and just because I don't feel like through this video we explained it quite well enough about what was going on. Yesterday we travelled to Birmingham. We were planning on spending a few days there to do the Christmas market, do the bull ring, do some Christmas shopping for Secret Santa, etc, etc. We did it last year, and we had a fantastic Airbnb when we went last year, and it was a lot of fun, so we really wanted to repeat it this year and have like an even better time. Unfortunately, that Airbnb we stayed in last year was offline. It's not available to rent at the minute. So we picked one that we thought was absolutely amazing, which looked amazing on the listing. It cost a fortune, and we arrived and it was basically like walking into a house from hell, compared to what the listing was. It was, we didn't even show half of how bad this house was on this video. At the time, number one, we were just concentrating on trying to get out of there and try and salvage the night, so we didn't really film enough.
Yeah, Chris, don't be telling me that you didn't walk away with enough evidence there, because if you want to get your money back, you will have taken every last piece of evidence, because you have your camera, right? You know, you take the evidence and then, yeah, so don't be saying that you haven't taken enough.
Sarah took some pictures which are going to be overlaid on the next few clips, but this house was horrors. Every single room had something really dingy and disgusting behind the cupboards, in the kitchen cupboards, on the walls, you name it. Every single room was bad. It was like they'd taken a house that had been literally run down from 100 years ago and chain smoked in for at least 100 years, slapped a tiny bit of paint over it and tried to pass it as a modern, nice, clean Airbnb. You're going to see what I'm talking about in a minute. But
this had better be a shithole, because you have stayed in some dingy places. Your van, right? every night for months on end. You stayed in your van with your wife and your brood, right? So this had better be worse than that.
I just wanted to cut in and just explain that this is kind of what's going on. We travelled down to Birmingham and we ended up in a house of horrors. And I'm sorry if my language maybe is a little bit abrupt in the next few scenes as well, but I was upset at that point, and also trying to sort the night out and salvage it in the best way we could possible. You're going to see what we mean in a minute. I just wanted to cut in and say, like, no hate intended whatsoever. I don't feel remorse, or I don't feel bad about airing this on this video. Number one, if we didn't air it and we just explained it, it kind of wouldn't really make sense. We have to really show what we're talking about, so you understand why our day went so badly wrong yesterday. And also, this guy who owns this Airbnb needs, naming and shaming. I've reported him to Airbnb.
So it was really that bad that you need to name and shame him to 1.3 million subs on YouTube. Ooh, it must have been terrible, Chris. Chris, it must have been terrible, honestly, because that's quite some, like, payback, in my opinion.
It's not acceptable to have a listing that is false, basically, and also completely unsafe and as manky as that was. Airbnb agree with me because they've issued me a refund, like literally last night, only an hour after I made the complaint. They've issued me a full refund, and Airbnb never do that unless they are 100% sure that I was in the right. So anyway, get back to the video. Hope you enjoy. Just wanted to cut in and say that you're about to see what went down, but it's going to cut abruptly into inside the house, the first house that we arrived at, just so you understand what's going on. No hate intended. I'm not at all precious or difficult to please in any way, shape or form.
True. You go with Sarah at will. So, you have no issues there. You're not very precious in that respect at all.
I will sleep in a tent, in a wood, in a forest, anywhere. I am not bothered. But this place was another level manky. So, back to the video. Hope you enjoy. And we'll be back tomorrow with a extremely festive version of Vlogmas for you. So, we'll see you then.
Obviously, when you stay at an Airbnb, you're booking it from like a website and it's hit and miss. Some Airbnbs you walk in and you're like, whoa, this is so good, this is exactly like the pictures. And some Airbnbs you walk in and it's got a different vibe to what the pictures give. I feel like this place gives a different vibe.
This is 100% that.
This gives a different vibe.
It's so annoying, I don't like it at all. I know it's ungrateful, but I want to leave.
Why?
It just feels, it does not feel like, it feels manky. It feels like someone's got a rundown SHIT hole of a house and they've put like a plaster.
And they've done their best on it.
No, yeah, but they've not. Yeah, but that's the point. They've put a plaster on it, and you can tell.
I just feel like it's because they've had no heating on, so it's really cold. Really cold. Like it's freezing. It smells really strongly of paint. Like they've painted in here yesterday. There's stains on the sofa, even though I don't mind the sofa area. That's fine.
The sofa is manky. What the hell are them stains about?
It just looks like pen to me.
It just doesn't feel clean, like a clean, nice Airbnb. Look at the light switch. Even the light switches, they're filthy. Look at them. Look, the cupboards are hanging open. Radiators. What would it take him 2 seconds to put a lick of paint on that radiator? Look at the state of it. 1910. Look at this. Just look at the marks on the light switches and stuff. You just don't want to touch it. It's manky. It's manky. I hate when you come to Airbnbs and it's like this. What the state is that? We haven't even checked the bedrooms out yet. Go upstairs, let's have a look.
What I don't understand is, where are all the kids? Where are the kids and the dog? Are they just sort of sat in the car whilst waiting for these two to wander around to film? Because I reckon what's happened here is that they've gone in first so that they can film the reaction of the kids coming into the property, because that's how they, the big money makers and stuff like that. But they left the kids out there whilst they just wander around. Chatting shit about shit. Not even Isabel's allowed in first. She's 19. They are.
No, I'm not feeling it, man, at all.
I think this is what this has been. It's just been a rundown house that they've obviously given a bit of a makeover to the best of their ability. That's what they've clearly done. Oh, there's a downstairs bathroom there.
We're all getting black mold poisoning from staying here.
No, don't be so ridiculous. Gosh. I think the living room's nice. It's cosy.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it
It is.
It
You
is.
can't say there's anything wrong with this. It's nothing wrong with it. It's nice.
It is, but then you look at the sofa and you think,
Yeah, if you get close up to some of
on the
it,
sofa?
there's
Don't want to
take
close it
pictures
up
of
on
that
the
though, because I don't want to get. Yeah, I think that's nice. I don't think there's anything wrong with the sofa. There's quite a lot of wires down there though. Have to be careful with Aurora. In fact, there's quite a lot of plugs and stuff down here.
Like, Inghams.
Oh, you're not actually going to complain about wires placed in very dangerous positions after the the shit that you've pulled throughout your careers?
What's happened to them?
The only thing I don't like is it smells a bit like smoke. I can smell smoke. Can you smell smoke?
Yeah, I wondered that.
Yeah, I can smell
I don't know if
smoke.
it was smoke or what it was, but yeah, I wondered that.
I think it's smoke. That's the only thing that I really don't like. I'm not bothered about anything else. But we're here to sleep.
Complaining about the smoke? Really? I mean, Chris, you smoke, don't you? You definitely do smoke. Apparently, according to one of Esme's ex-friends, as I've mentioned before on this channel, it was Chris who set fire to the... Well, actually, no, sorry. I stand corrected. She actually said that it was the neighbour who set fire to their house by flicking over a cigarette. But we suspect it was actually Chris that did that. I've had it mentioned before by people who live in the area, that Chris does actually smoke. So, you know, to be complaining about the fact that the cigarette smells, not a good look, Christopher.
In a nicotine house.
We're here to sleep. I was just
That's
saying.
what it
We're
is.
not here. It is, isn't it?
That's where the radiators are yellow.
I feel like the previous.
It's like a nicotine house, isn't
I
it?
feel like they've maybe bought this as like a doer-upper for a business, but I feel like it's been bought from somebody who smokes in it.
There's chains
Because it's not really strong smell, but I've got very sensitive smell and I can smell smoke.
You've got a really sensitive smell of your Sarah. Well, I feel sorry for you then, having to spend months on end in that DPD van, right? In very close proximity to your husband and your unwashed kids. That's not me saying anything bad. They can't wash because they're in the bloody van, aren't they, for months on end? They've got nowhere to wash. And, you know, babies and all sorts, you know, that van must stink to high heaven. And you, Sarah, with a very sensitive smell, must smell it all. I'm so sorry.
And there's very, very yellow stained walls that haven't been painted, or like that radiator down there, which you often find. Like my nana's house. No, we paid a lot for this. No.
Yeah, we'll get it back.
No.
Refund it straight up.
No.
I'm not feeling it. I'm really not. I know I sound pathetic, but I really don't know if I want to stay here.
You'll be
I'm not
fine.
Gonna enjoy it. I'm not going to.
We're not sitting in the house.
No, yeah, but
We're getting up tomorrow. We're
though.
going out. Not me and Chris having an argument off camera about checking into
Right now,
hearing.
we can get a refund right now, as we are, as long as we do it now. Ew, no.
What? What you doing at?
It just feels.
You're such a fanny.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Babe, I sleep anywhere. You know me, for a fact. But this just feels manky. What's these lights about?
It's so cold. No, this is fine.
The carpets are filthy. Shut up. They're filthy, man. They're not just like a little bit of dirty, they're filthy.
This is fine. This is nice. Got a double bed and a single bed in this one. What's this? Oh, okay. And then the bedrooms are fine, babe.
Well, the bedrooms look fine. They do, honestly. They look very nice in actual fact. Nothing like this, I'd have to say. Nothing like that. Where in God's given hell did you get that from, right, Chris? That was not... I was expecting a really bad, like a crack den type situation going on, right? But it seems like it's actually very nice bedrooms, and you have misrepresented it, not unlike the people that you've rented this Airbnb from, maybe, you know. So I'm a little bit confused. I'm not gonna lie, I am confused because it seems like you've clickbaited much like they've clickbaited, right? Anyway, the picture that you have found was from this Facebook page, Holidays from Hell, ironically, probably where you got the title of the video. Obviously, you don't come up with things yourself, and yeah, it's... I mean, that picture, seriously, come on.
Bedrooms are fine. Do you reckon that's still wet paint? I feel like that might be still wet paint. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Chris is fuming. I don't think it's... Oh, the radiators are coming on. Oh my gosh, it's freezing. The radiators are just coming on. It feels so good on my legs.
Yeah.
Huh? They're not? Turn them on. They're old school, so you might just have to have a fiddle around with them. I think we're gonna... No. Oh, it smells very strong of smoke in here. Oh. I was staying. We've got Prinny. We can't check into a hotel. So we're going to stay here. I don't think it's bad, to be honest. I don't think it's that bad. The only thing that bugs me is the smell of cigarettes. And I think that's just because I have I'm quite sensitive to smells. Just looking at the listing online now.
Oh, it's cackle.
Wait a minute.
It's actually cackle.
Look at the, look how nice and bright and white the skirting boards are. Okay, watch this. They are not in any way, shape or form white.
It is moderately funny, I've got to say, that they have been subjected to a touch of clickbait, right? Not unlike what they do to everybody every day. It's more like clever marketing, don't you think, Chris? Clever marketing, don't you agree?
But we're all in. What do you think, Mila? Do you like it? Take your shoes off. Good girl, darling. But we're all in. It's fine. It's a decent house.
It's nice. The rooms are decorated nicely upstairs.
You can clearly see it's been tried. I think sometimes when pictures are, it's just the vibe of a place. That's all it is. I don't think there's nothing actually wrong. Yeah, and there's no upstairs bathroom. I've never known that before. No toilet or anything upstairs. No.
I'm gonna have to come down.
No.
What?
There's mouldy in the fridge, but the fridge reeks like mold. It's so bad.
Oh, Chris is still moaning.
I can't ask. Don't want to be anymore.
Wait, is it cold?
That's so. Why has he put an air freshener in there?
Yeah, exactly. You know, his nose is something wrong with it.
Oof. Oh yeah, that's quite strong. You stank out the whole kitchen now.
It's like mouldy honeydew, Mum. It's like mouldy honeydew. So
Yeah, it
left
does.
the honeydew in there for months.
That is really
And then you put
strong.
actual lemons in the fridge to try and cover up the smell.
I was fine with the house until you open the fridge. That stinks. We can't use that fridge. That smelt the whole downstairs out.
I'm sorry, I'm going to get out of here. It's disgusting.
No, Mum, do you want to get out of here?
Jace, I think this is a decent house.
No, I don't like it.
Jace said, I just don't like the fridge. It smells manky. Can we clean it?
Yeah, no, we are clean it.
We are going to clean it.
What's in here?
I hope we don't come across as ungrateful, which we probably do.
Back to the brick house.
Back to the brick house. No, it's not that, guys. There's nothing actually wrong with the house. I feel like I need to explain. It's just sometimes when you look at pictures online and you think you've booked something, and then you come here and you realise that quite a lot of the pictures have been heavily edited, and so it looks a lot brighter and bigger. And cleaner than what it actually is. I don't have a problem with the house in general. Yeah, it's a bit old. Yeah, it's run down. Yeah, if you're looking up close, you know, there's no handles on drawers or the cupboards don't close. And things like that. Things like that don't bother me in general. The only thing that bothers me is the smells, and the smell of nicotine in the living room and that fridge that smelt the whole downstairs out now is a bit of an issue.
That other one with the 4-bedroom is available still. It's even cheaper. We can go now. Like, hopefully we can go down to a message and have it. If she replies.
Chris is trying to book somewhere else.
I'm not staying there definitely.
We have spent like £400 on this though, so it's a lot of money.
That's why we're not staying there. I'm getting refunded 100%.
No, is it 300? 350?
355.
I feel really ungrateful. But it's just the smell. Not a nice smell. Okay, we're moving. Oh, we're moving. I probably, if I was here on my own, would look past everything, but Chris is just having absolutely none of it, and I don't blame him. When you pay to stay somewhere and it's just not the same as what you thought you'd paid for, you're not going to enjoy your time here. I can look past most of it. I can look past most, the general, I can look past most of it. I can't look past the smell in that fridge, because that makes that fridge unusable, and we need a fridge.
So is that what's been in it? What's making it smell like that?
I don't know. But the smell is horrendous in there. I don't know why there's an air freshener in there and a couple of lemons. Probably to try and get rid of whatever the smell is that's going on in there, but it's very strong. Like, it's, when you open the door, it just whiffs out the whole of the downstairs. That kind of pushed me over the edge. And then when I went to the bathroom, washed my hands, went to wipe my hands on the towels are fully stained.
Mate, this is a house of horrors.
And I wouldn't go that far.
It's the house of horrors.
I really don't like it when they say things like that. House of Horrors kind of suggests that something bad is happening there. That's what the term you would use when something really bad and, has gone on. And I feel like just a few stains here and there, maybe just not decorated to your standard or whatever, right? It's not really deserving of the title House of Horrors, I mean, come on.
And the living room smells of nicotine really bad. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to pop up a couple of pictures now that I've just taken.
Body.
Of the stains on one of the towels.
Come on.
A big metal piping thing jutting out of the floor that could be really dangerous if, like, Aurora tripped and hit her face on that. Door handles split in half or missing. And then just general grubbiness of, like, the floor and the space. And the stains and things on the sofa. Yeah, it's not right that we just stay and put up with that. Especially the fridge. We can't put up with that fridge. At first I felt like you were just being fussy and ungrateful. I'm quite easily pleased. I'm not...
Babe, I'll sleep in a van anywhere in the world. I'm not difficult to please. This is manky. This feels like Uncle Bob's coming to a...
No, just don't say what you think, right, because you're going to end up getting ripped apart. Just don't say what you think. It doesn't matter. The point is that we're getting out of here, so we're not staying here. No. Because, in my opinion, it's unsafe. If Aurora fell and hit her face, have you seen that metal thing down there?
Yes,
No, down there. Look there.
Yeah, that'd be...
What is that? Could be an eye gone or anything. That's not very safe. And the smell in the fridge. And the nicotine in the living room. That's not what you want your children around, really. Well, not me anyway. So for that reason, we did try... There was another apartment that we looked for. We did go for this house, because I prefer a house over an apartment, especially with Prinny.
No, it's not the apartment, it's a house. It's a 4-bed house.
Oh, I thought you were contacting the one with the apartment. No. Oh, wow, Aurora. Let's put the skirting board down, sweetheart. Let's put that down. Where's she got that from? Is that from there?
We're gonna get my hands washed.
Let's not play with that, okay? Yeah, can we not play with the skirting board? 20 minutes later, we have arrived at house number 2.
Fingers crossed.
Let's just get the key out of the lockbox. I'm nervous!
I'm really nervous.
This house, we got mixed up before. This was actually the cheaper one. We booked the more expensive one, which was the other one. Yeah, this is slightly cheaper.
I'll put the 2 listings up on...
No, you don't need to put the 2 listings up.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, please be alright.
Oh, instantly better vibe.
It's all about the smells for me. Smells like an old people's home.
This smells like an old people's home.
Yeah, don't you think?
Okay, definitely better vibe than so far. Another one. Hold up.
It's really weird, it's got a bedroom downstairs.
Okay, it's clean.
I'm just going to throw a suggestion out there. Possibly, it's possible, given that it smells like an old people's home and there's a bedroom downstairs, it's possible that an old person used to live there. Just, just the vibe that I'm getting, possibly.
The shower?
Cute little kitchen.
It's lovely. It's nice. Oh, thank God. That's not bad. It's fine.
Yes, as long as it's clean, I guess.
Yeah, it's clean.
I mean, it looks a little bit like a church hall or something.
Kind of, yeah. But it's clean. And it was the only other one available, so whatever. And the kitchen's...
That fridge is random. Let's have a look upstairs. Oh, what are you laughing at? It's cold. Why the It's really cold. Turn the heater on. Oh, it's not. It's not on. That's why. Turn it on. Oh, it's really cold. Double.
It's nice.
Okay. Next one. Is this a double as well?
Yeah, this is the 4-bedroom one.
Whoa. Yeah.
It's not. Is it?
And then is this. And then I guess this is a.
It's nice. It's not the best, but it's clean. It's all right. It's a world away from the house we've just been in.
I mean, yeah. Okay, and then we've got another little bedroom here. Oh, it's freezing. I mean, when we came to Birmingham last year,
Yeah, it was a bit of.
it was. I don't know. Did we just get lucky?
So I'm not gonna lie, the house looks fine, right? It looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's available instantly at Christmas in the city centre of Birmingham. So, you know, we're not gonna get luxury, obviously, for the price they paid, and you know, so yeah, take it. I would.
Did we get lucky? We did try and book the same Airbnb that we booked last year because it was gorgeous. It was such a lovely house. But unfortunately, it's no longer on Airbnb. They don't Airbnb it out anymore. And obviously with a pet, you're limited on where you can stay. Upon closer inspection, we have food left over on the tablecloth. We have wallpaper peeling off the walls. We have the same type of staining on the carpets. We have a very broken sofa. Well, not broken, just I guess kind of patched up. I mean, I think this is a patched. Whoop! Don't want to pull that off there. Let's just keep that covered up with this very hairy blanket.
I think the main problem there is the fact that they allow dogs, right? And not everybody takes care of furniture and stuff like that. In fact, I've actually seen you and your people jumping around on hotel beds and stuff like that. So I'm not quite sure we can complain too much about that, can we? But
Not Chris casually on the phone. Did he say it's Holiday Inn? I don't feel like we've ever been really unlucky with Airbnb before. And I can't really even put my finger on what's wrong with this house. Like, I'm not bagging this house out. It's just not... It just doesn't... I don't know. It's really hard. It doesn't have a good vibe. And it just... It feels a bit grubby.
oh, is Princess DeLong just missing the comforts that she's expecting out of life? Is she? Look, you know, it seems a little bit extreme. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe one or two like issues there. Like a few crumbs on the table. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Stains on the carpet. And the sofa looks a bit run down, in my opinion. But good enough for one night. Probably, yes. Save you having to drive all the way home. Yes, I'd say just stay there. You're going to sleep in the bedrooms anyway, aren't you, right? You know? Mind you, they probably want the whole house so they can have like cozy Christmas movie nights. That's what they're expecting, isn't it? But generally, you're just going to be staying in the bedroom, sleeping. The beds look very, very nice. They look well done up. They look comfy, cozy. That's all you need, isn't it? You know, and then out to the Christmas market next day, sorted. But apparently not for the Inghams now.
And I just don't want to spend the money to stay here. Like, we literally just said she would go home because there's just nothing else there's nothing else available.
You can't just break your contract with this person that's renting you the place because you just don't want to spend the money, even though you've agreed to spend the money. You can't just say, oh, well, I've changed my mind, you know. On second thoughts, I wouldn't like to spend that amount of money on the property for this night. Yeah, so I've just checked it out, and you know, you realise by you taking the property means that somebody else couldn't take it. Do you understand that's how it works, Sarah?
Until Chris just found a Holiday Inn that said it accepts pets online. I don't know if it will accept a dog, but Chris has gone to give them a call. But I genuinely, we're contemplating just going home and cutting our losses. This is just not the house for me.
No.
And I'm not fussy at all. It's just, I don't know. It's not the one. Is he American? He sounds American. Chris is on the phone. We're just waiting to see if we can actually stay in the Holiday Inn. £300 for 2 rooms. No, look, on the Holiday Inn, they don't have 2 family rooms left. They only have 1 family room left. It said on the website, was it booking.com?
Yeah.
Said they did. We went through the whole rigmarole of putting in our details. Got to the end, it said, sorry, this room is no longer available. So we called the hotel, went through a whole thing with them as well. And they said there's only 1 family room available. Last resort, and we're going home.
What a vlog this is, eh?
No, I'm really gutted. I'm really annoyed. I'm actually really annoyed because I really wanted to go to the Christmas market here in Birmingham, and I really wanted to go. And we've spent all evening. We can't even go now. It'll be too late by the time we get there. We spent all.
We've been calling around, looking at
We've been
places.
calling around. We've been looking in places. I don't know if I come across as like ungrateful or something, but I'm not staying here. Like there's food on the table from the previous tenants. There's like hair everywhere. The wallpaper's coming off the wall. There's like wet coming through the ceiling. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna try and. Can you see here? I don't even know what all this is up here. I don't want to come across as like I probably am coming across. But you know, I've got children, and I know Chris said this feels cleaner than the other house, but it still feels dirty to me. This still feels dirty. And I just don't want to spend all the money, like literally hundreds of pounds, to stay here. I don't want to. And I also don't want to spend like the other ones are like 600. I'm not spending £600 to go to a Christmas market in Birmingham. And probably spend another 200 on overpriced food.
Easily.
So basically, we came home. Oh my gosh, that was such a waste of a day.
It was such a waste of a day, Sarah. You could have been out at B&M shopping again, alright? You could have been doing that again. You shop every day, and you don't think that is a waste of a day. I mean, yeah, of course, driving to Birmingham and back was a waste, but it's no different to shopping at B&M's every day, to be fair. You know, showing off hauls on your vlogs every day, those are wastes as well, in my opinion. But you could have stayed in that second property, I think, and just gone off to the market the next day and then gone home. But I don't see the problem, to be honest.
I feel like we've genuinely wasted a whole day. I hate videos like this, and I hate like going and showing something like we did tonight with those houses, and like, I don't know, like slating them, I guess, or I don't know, being picky in some people's opinions about them, because I know like that we've got this platform, and I don't know, but I just feel like I can't give a fake review of somewhere. Like I just can't do it. Why would I? I'm not a picky person. Like, you know, if you've been following our channel, we don't book expensive, luxurious accommodations when we go places. We don't do it. We never ever do. We never stay in like luxury hotels or luxury Airbnbs or penthouse suites or anything like that. I don't need to book the most expensive accommodation in order to be happy. When I go somewhere, I go to spend time with my family, make memories, and enjoy the area that we're in. However, in order to be able to at least relax and feel happy and safe somewhere, the place has to feel clean and safe for my children. And if it's not, then I just can't stay there, because I just wouldn't be able to relax. Like, it's pointless me being there. And those two houses tonight, unfortunately, just were not the vibe that we were expecting when we booked this. It was a very last minute decision to book. We only booked it was it last night we booked? It's not that. It was last night. We booked last night.
And you didn't question why it was available at such short notice in the city centre of Birmingham in Christmas season. You didn't think maybe it's not quite the luxury that you were expecting, no?
So it was a very spontaneous decision, but it was something that we were talking about doing for like a week or two. You know, we were saying we're going to go to Birmingham, and I'm so gutted because it's too far to drive. It's 2.5 hours. It was too late by the time we'd finished messing about today to go and do anything. And we're not realistically going to drive back 2.5 hours to go to the Christmas market. And I did really want to do that, and I did really want to go Christmas shopping to the Bullring as well. So I am really, really gutted on that part. It just didn't feel safe and nice. I know that some people will agree. I know some of you guys will look at the same accommodation, look at the pictures and the footage we took, and you'll be on the same page, and you'll be like, yeah, I totally agree with you. I know some of you watching this are like, it's not such a big deal, why are you making a big drama? The point is, though, that it's irrelevant what other people think. We didn't feel comfortable there in those accommodations. The first one for me wasn't as bad, which probably sounds crazy, but I can see past like cosmetic type things. And it's funny because Chris was the complete opposite. He was like, no, absolute not to the first one. And then the second one, he was a bit like, he said on the way back, he was like, I was just desperate, I didn't want the trip ruined. He's kind of said he could look past like something, and I was like, no, I'm just not feeling this, no. It's a lot of money for somewhere that I don't even feel like I want to sit down. But yeah, I'm just gutted. Like, we paid for 2 places and we're back home. Spent stupid amount of money, like almost £700 to sleep away tonight, and we're actually sleeping at home. It was for 2 nights. We were planning on being there for 2 nights. It wasn't 1 night. We were going for 2. And now we're at home, so that's fantastic. But yeah, I'm sure they'll refund the money. But yeah, we're back home. It is what it is. We have been invited to go somewhere else with some friends of ours, and I felt kind of guilty that because the place we've been invited to go to is expensive, and I was a bit like, oh, we shouldn't really be doing this. Like, we also want to do a trip to Manchester. It's already an expensive month, but I'm so glad we're doing what we're doing with our friends now. We're still going to get that little Christmas break away, you know. So we are still going to get a little Christmas break away. Not that we need a break, that's not what I'm saying, but we are going to go for like a little festive Christmas break, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, it just wasn't meant to be. The Birmingham, it just wasn't meant to be. I'm sure there's so many more accommodations in Birmingham that are lovely, but the pet-friendly ones available for a family of our size, we just weren't feeling it tonight. Were we, Isla, today?
No.
Even the girls were like, I think we should just go home. Even they were like that, so...
And we like staying in Birmingham and holidays.
Yeah. The Holiday Inn probably would have been a good shout. I would have at least done 1 night at that Holiday Inn if they'd have had 2 family rooms to accommodate us. I don't know if I'd have done 2.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't have done the Bullring, because we couldn't take Prinny in the Bullring, and I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to leave a dog in a hotel room. I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
But we could have taken her to the Christmas market, so we could have just done like 1 night and just done the Christmas market tomorrow.
I wanted to go for the Bullring though, because I was
Same.
excited about. So
I was excited for the Bullring as well.
If we had like spent the money to stay in the hotel and spent like the money driving there, but then we didn't get to go to the Bullring, because that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I know, the petrol and everything.
Yeah.
I've been in the car driving for like 6 hours. Chris's battery died because he'd not charged his phone up fully because we weren't expecting to be driving straight back home. So he ended up missing a junction. So I added like another half an hour on. That's why we ended up,
I
yeah.
was confused because it felt so quick on the way here. Me and Ezra were yapping the whole time, and then all of a sudden I looked at the sat nav and we were like there.
I know.
But then on the way back it felt like ages.
It did. Felt like a long time. Anyway, it wasn't meant to be. It is what it is. To be honest, I've got so much we need to be getting on with over the next 2 days that we'd have just been probably Christmas shopping and chilling. So yeah, we are going to do something fun.
We're still going to go shopping this December. We're going to go to Trafford.
Oh yeah, we're going to the Trafford Centre and stuff. Yeah, we're still going to do Secret Santa shopping and stuff. We're going to book something for a fun day out as well. Not tomorrow, but the next day. That's another thing as well. We were supposed to have gone to Gulliver's World. That's why I'm feeling a bit gutted as well. Because we should have been going to Gulliver's World as well yesterday.
Storm.
But we cancelled it because of the storm. Like, it was just absolutely pouring it down with rain all day.
One of the big rides would have been able to go on, and all of the small rides, which wouldn't have been nice.
No, so we cancelled that. We should have been going to Gulliver's Valley yesterday, but we had to cancel that because of the storm. But we were just like, it's all good. We'll just go to Birmingham on Monday instead. And then that was cancelled that as well. Oh well. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 5 p.m. Good night, guys.
Well, I for one can't wait for them to go to the Trafford Centre to see them do more shopping. It sounds fabulous. I personally will be here to see their downfall. Their downfall is falling quicker than they can imagine. This will be their last Christmas. I think I mentioned this already. This will be their last Christmas on YouTube. And by next Christmas, they'll be just a distant memory. In fact, they're just a distant memory to a lot of people. All you have to do is look on YouTube, on TikTok, right? And it's got like all the people over there that they say, oh, I used to watch these. I remember these. These were my childhood. Not, I currently watch these. I love these. No, I used to. That must sting, Chris. Does it sting? Yeah, I think it does sting a little bit, doesn't it? Anyway, until next time, please give this video a massive thumbs up. Comment all of your thoughts about it down below. And subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until next time, take care of yourselves and bye-bye.